US officials recently announced that mysterious objects had buzzed some of their Navy ships. At first it was linked to possible drones, but after reading the logs and reports of those on board the ships, the objects turned out to be something entirely different. In fact, US Navy officials said that the objects in question were highly advanced, and that they had likely come from the ocean. According to obtained Freedom of Information Act records, the documents revealed that 3 unmanned aerial vehicles buzzed 3 destroyers for several days. The mysterious aircrafts were described in the logs as unmanned aerial vehicles, and as of right now it's not known what these unidentified crafts were. The documents state that 3 objects chased and flew circles around 3 US warships, and this was off the coast of California back in 2019, with the reports going on to detail that one of these crafts was able to match the speed and bearing of one of these destroyers, and it did this for over 90 minutes. So far, all of this information has come directly from details released from the ship's logs. The USS Kidd was one of the ships that were approached by these mysterious objects. As of right now, many people are labeling these crafts as drones, but in the official ship's logs they're described as being unidentified aerial crafts. The logs go into detail that as many as 6 of these crafts were observed flying around the ship, saying that these objects were seen performing brazen maneuvers. The log went on to detail the following. Kidd reported UAV. White light identified hovering over the ship's flight deck. 2 UAV spotted off the starboard wing. 6 minutes later, 4 UAV spotted off the starboard bridge. End quote. Now Avril Haines, America's top spy chief, has said that the objects that were detected around the warships could be of alien origin. Avril Haines, who is the director of the National Intelligence, and who also oversees 16 of the biggest US spy agencies, including the FBI and the CIA, said that these objects are now of particular interest, and that as of right now they serve as a security threat towards the United States. The topic once again came up while Avril was speaking at the Our Future in Space event at the Washington National Cathedral, saying that while these crafts have been the subject of out there theories, they are very much real, and they pose a threat towards the nation. In fact, the whole event was of particular interest, as NASA Administrator Bill Nelson and Professor A.V. Loeb were also talking about advanced life forms. Avril said that there's things that we don't understand about these objects, and that we need to conduct further tests in order to better understand what these things are, where they're coming from and what they want. She said the following. The main issue that Congress and others have been concerned about is safety of flight concerns and counterintelligence issues. There's also the question of is there something else that we simply don't understand, which might come from extraterrestrially. She hesitated when she said the word extraterrestrially, leading a variety of theories to be put forward, from some saying that she didn't mean to say it, while others said that she might be giving us the first hints of these objects' true nature. It's been revealed that US officials are looking to set up a permanent office so that they can investigate these objects properly. Avril continued with the following. We're pretty sure that we're not going to get to characterize every single one of these UAP reports in the various categories that we identified, because frankly we weren't able to understand everything about it. A large portion of that is based on the fact that we don't have a consistent way of reporting this information. We need to integrate a lot of the data that we get. We need to get better at collecting information that's useful to us from different sensors, and we need to deepen our analysis in these areas, and that's something that doesn't surprise you in the way that we approach our intelligence work. Interestingly, she also said that she would get fired if she told everyone what the coolest thing is that the intelligence services are doing in space. She ended by saying the following. The US is committed to protecting access to and exploring space for a variety of nations. We recognize how important this is to our collective human prosperity. Many users said this is a great step forward in regards to having open discussions about what these crafts are, noting that for years officials have been downplaying them, and that it's great that someone is finally opening up about what they are. This led to some sharing their opinion on the topic on social media. This person said the following: "What about if we got the narrative on this all wrong? Perhaps US officials have known about these crafts for some time now, but what if they don't know how they work or where they come from? What about if there's a lot of information missing that they just can't work out? How are you meant to tell a nation about something if you yourself don't know what it is or where it came from?" It could be one of those situations where they're still trying to figure out the answers. End quote. As mentioned, some have said that US officials have known about these crafts for some time now, and that they've been seen by eyewitnesses around large bodies of water. Reports of these crafts go back years, with some even being detected by nuclear submarines that's been rid with the most sensitive listening technology in the world. People who wish to remain anonymous have detailed their encounters with these crafts. In 2007, an eyewitness of the coast of Half Moon Bay in California claimed she had observed 3 objects while traveling on the cruise ship Dawn Princess, renamed in 2017 as Pacific Explorer. The witness said that the 3 objects came into view, all uniform with each other, evenly spaced in a line, parallel to the ship's hull and hovering just above the water's surface. The objects were nearly spherical and glowing in the sky, and appeared to stay in one place while the ship moved past them. They were hovering but didn't disturb the water just below them. Just as they went out of sight, the far left objects disappeared into the ocean. So what do you make of these recent comments by Avril Haines, and how she used the word extraterrestrial to describe these objects? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comments section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.